morning, guys. This is Dr.R.Saranya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with Cybersecurity from Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today, in this lecture series, we are going to see the subject Computer Networks and Data Communications. In that, we are going to see the topic Digital Data to Digital Signal. Before we move on to the topic, first let you all know what is meant by data transmission. Data transmission is none other than transmitting the data from sender to receiver. So in between we are using some kind of transmission media, right? So signal processing techniques and all we are going to embed. So in that we have four terms like converting digital to digital, digital to analog to digital, and then analog to analog. So in this way the process of data sending from sender to receiver. So here we are going to see how the signal encoding process techniques processing from digital to digital. So when we need to transmit the digital data using digital signals, we essentially represents the binary values, that is none other than zeros and ones. So the discrete voltage levels we are process with the help of it, we are going to transmit the data in digitalized way. So let us see the diagram. This diagram shows how the senders sending the data, the transmission, the bit representations. In that way, we are going to transmit the data from sender. So there we are going to implement the digital signals there we are going to use that encoding technique, signal encoding technique. Signal encoding techniques, we have two terms. One is encoder and another one is decoder. So encoder is in order to safeguard the data, whatever sending by the sender, the data should be encrypted. So for that reason, we are applying the encoding techniques. So after that, after encoding techniques, we are going to process the digital signal conversion. Before the receiver gets receiving the data, we are going to decode the techniques. We have to decrypt the data. The original data, finally, we are going to transmit to the receiver. So this is what the digital data to digital signal conversion. Next, the techniques we are going to embed in order to transmit the digital data to digital signals. Here we are going to apply NRZ and NRZI. NRZ stands for non return to zero, and another one is non return to zero inverted. The advantage of embedding the non return to zero, here the constant voltage level will maintain, that based on the voltage level, if voltage level high, it returns to 1. If voltage level reduced, low, it returns to 0. So based on that, the transmission will happen from sender to receiver. After that, bit representation process directly to sender and receiver. So the direct bit process, discrete level process happening. After that, that signal level and all inverting with the help of NRZI, inverted process encoding techniques. After that, inverted bit representation is also applied in order to decode the data. Decryption purpose, we are going to process the inverted process. These two techniques we are going to process for transmitting the digital data to digital signal. Now let us see the pros and cons of transmitting the digital data to digital signals. That efficient data transmission, the efficacy will maintain while transmitting the data digitalized way, digital to digital. And then simple way to implement by using the techniques called NRZ and then NRZI, this and all these techniques and all we can implement in easy way for transmission. Wide compatibility is also one more advantage of using digital to digital conversion process. And in cons, we are going to face some consequences of transmitting the data, digitalized data to digital signals. Synchronization issues will happen because multiple n number of bits transmitting at a time will face some kind of signal issues. And then noise sensitivity is also facing while transmitting the complicated data from digitalized to digital signal. And then limited bandwidth, this also process some issues while transmitting these and all facing some difficulties of processing the encoding scheme of digitalized encoding schemes from sender to receiver. Hope you understand the process of converting digital data to digital signal. Finally, let us recap by implementing the techniques called NRZ, non-return to zero techniques, and then non-return to zero inverter techniques we are going to embed in order to convert digital data to digital signal. Thank you for your patient listening. Thank you.